Alright, so the patch notes for ReZero have just come out for global. I just woke up. It's 3:40 a.m. They put it at 3 a.m. my time. Damn. Um, I maybe I have a sixth sense because I woke up actually like around 3 a.m. Tried to sleep again, and then I woke up again today, or now, and I was like, oh, there's patch notes. Why? They usually come out like what is it, 2 hours from now, stuff like that. Um, yeah, the ReZero patch notes are here. That's a long maintenance, isn't it? 4 hours? Damn, it's long maintenance. I guess it's a big patch. The ultimate collaboration, and then RAM's free. No way. So yeah, of course we have the 4 new characters, of which 3 of them are very very good. Beatrice is the only one that isn't all that good, but you can find actually niche uses for her. She's isn't very good in PvP, and in PvE activities she's not going to do the most damage, but you can find like niche uses for her for difficult activities because she heals your whole team. Let me just bring her up because I believe they don't actually say what they do. Yeah, just bring her up real quick. Beatrice, she's okay. You know, she's not like good, but she's usable. She has a lifesteal card, of course, but you know, for each unknown ally you have in battle, you recover the allies. No, sorry. You no matter how many allies you have, you only recover unknown allies, but increases HP related stats for Beatrice by 5% for each unknown ally in battle, so you can have 15% because no, I don't think she counts, so you can have 10%. If it's a 4v4, you can have 15%. Because I don't think that she counts. I think she's like Roxy. If you know, Roxy doesn't count for her own passive. At least not anymore. I don't know. I think that when she came out, she did count, but I could be incorrect. Recover HP of unknown allies by 60% of them when the hero recovers when using skills. Meaning that, you know, she has a very high lifesteal by itself, and she increases her HP related stats. And she has lifesteal card, and this is a despair card, which also recovers HP when she crits. Now, you know, her crit chance is pretty high, but her damage is very low. So, you know, even though she's going to be critting, she's not going to be doing the most damage. So she doesn't do the most damage, but she heals a lot, even when she doesn't do that much damage, because she has so much lifesteal. And you're going to recover your unknown allies pretty well, but it's just unknown allies, be known with that. Only unknown characters can be, you know, of use over passive. And then her ultimate is also lifesteal ultimate. The lifesteal ultimates were all buffed. She's an AoE lifesteal ultimate when I think she's the only AoE lifesteal ultimate. And they mentioned, by the way, Tower is back for global. People are like asking last week, where's Tower? Where's Tower? So season 5 of Tower is coming back for global. I wonder where it's going to be. If it's going to be the same prompt as regular Tower now it is. You know, the current new Tower that we have. But that's good. Very good, very good. Rewards are same as usual, which are infinitely better than the current Tower's rewards. Down here, yeah, adjusted the value of single target lifesteal effects. Only single target lifesteal effects were changed. Because, yeah, I can see her skill here. It does 40, 60, 100, where it used to do 20, 30, 40, which is a big difference. And then the ultimate, if you use Melascula, you'd know that her ultimate had the 40% lifesteal, now it has 100%. So yeah, but going back here, I think that the banner is worth something. I've talked about this before. I think the banner is worth something for, because Ram, the red hair Ram, is, the blue hair Ram that has, you know, the red type, this one right here, is incredibly useful at 1/6. And so if you just pull one of her, she's just so good. And Beatrice is incredibly good for PvE and PvP. I mean, Erm's also good for PvE, but I'm saying, like, she has the freeze cards, which is really good. So the whole thing about her is the amplify, and this very long passive, which basically means that every time that she gains an ultimate gauge for herself by using or combining cards, she gives herself attack related stats by 5%. But the thing about her stack is that it goes away. Like, let's say Dariari, she keeps giving her stacks with her passive, right? but it doesn't go away so long as you keep giving it to her. This will go away, so you gotta act quick. You have 3 turns for it, but that in PvP that almost never really matters, because if you boost her up to maximum, that means the match is gonna be fast. And if she gets, you know, full ultimate gauge, she recovers 30% max HP. It's pretty good. Amplify. This skill is really good. I want to see more units with this skill right here. The level 1 is not very great, but because, you know, it only just reduces ultimate move by 20%. So eating my words because I just woke up. I haven't had caffeine yet, the essence of my life. But the level 2 is incredibly powerful, where it restricts ultimate move effects for 1 turn, and most notably, that completely seals Goddess Liz from using her ultimate at all. Like, her ultimate just doesn't work. If you face, let's say, Lost Vein, if you seal his ultimate, the type advantage effect and the extra damage per card effect doesn't work. Same for Assault Melee, his effect of giving himself stats doesn't work, so on and so forth, and you know, you're also lowering the damage from the ultimate. This skill is incredibly powerful. It's like Shin has a very similar skill, but his pales in comparison, because first of all, his skill doesn't increase damage. Like, it's 150, 150, 150, while, you know, at level 2 for her is 195, and then 325, it's more than double at level 3 compared to Shin, and, you know, it's the same thing, 20, 30, 50, but, you know, she seals the ultimate move effect, so I wonder how many more units are going to be having this in the future, because I think this skill is incredibly good. But yeah, Ram is very good, and Emilia might just be, oh, click the wrong tab, the wrong, yes, let's take a look at some Dokkan characters. Emilia might just be top 5 best units in the game for PvP. I don't know. I don't know. Haven't made my mind yet, but she's up there. She's for PvP 100% the best collab character. It's not even close. Like, I love Jump, I love 11, I love Ram, but there's not even a comparison. She is the best collab character for PvP. Freeze on level 1. Alright, let's start there, right? Characters that have level 1 freeze usually are, you know, they get countered by something about them, you know? Maybe their other skill is bad, or their ultimate is not very good. I'm trying to look for, what is it? Skill filter. Let's go for freeze here. So we have Merlin. Jericho doesn't count, I would say, but I'm gonna open her anyways. We only have 2 other characters that freeze, right? And you see, their first skill kind of sucks. You know, 220 disables recovery skills. It kind of sucks. Same thing for Gustav, he has the same skill. And then her ultimate is a single target ultimate that seals attack, which used to be good, but like these days, it's not really that great. But Emilia and Jericho, you know, her freeze card is like level 2. Her freeze card is basically the same as Emilia, but Emilia freezes on level 1. It's like read the effect. Like, this card is the literal same as this card. It's the same text. The only difference is that Emilia freezes level 1 and Jericho does damage level 1. And that one difference is kind of a shaft for Jericho. But she has a very good other card, which depletes ultimate gauge. And she has the same ultimate as Lost Vein. It's like they really went out of their way to make her good. Now, if you are gonna summon for her, if you wanna, you know, use her in PvP, I would recommend try to get like 3 dupes for her, because then her ultimate would be like this, like just broken. But you don't need. You can just use her on the Merlin team and have Merlin do the damage. But if you want Emilia to help you out like quite a bit, you're probably gonna want the dupes. While let's say Ram, for example, doesn't really need the dupes. That's why I like her. You know, for a more free-to-play type build. But yeah, I really like these characters. I haven't touched on Ram yet, the other Ram, just because I should have just searched for it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna find her, we'll just be scrolling. And I forgot R is very down there. Because most of her use is this, increases unknown allies basic stats by 20%. She's free, and she's amazing with Merlin. Merlin was like the biggest winner of this collab. Before this collab, Merlin was good, but almost no one used her really in PvP. The most use that she saw was like with little teams. But after this collab, Merlin has the best team in the game. It's just how it is, you know? She has a stun card, which is really powerful, and she does have Rupture, which is really powerful. Breaks those guys' lead shields very easy. And then her ultimate is okay. But most of her use is being used in the back. So if you have Merlin, you're gonna get this girl for free. You're gonna want to use her in the back as much as possible. She's amazing for PvP, and yeah, I do recommend doing a rotation if you can. You know, we just got this Stranger Things collab, which some people might not actually be able to do for rotation. That's okay, but if you can, I do recommend doing. We probably will be seeing Zeldris coming in 2 weeks. I don't recommend summoning on Zeldris' banner, so do all that you can on this if you want to. If you want Zeldris, sure, because you like Zeldris, but Zeldris is not really that great. I would say these 3 units are better than Zeldris by a long shot. It's just very sad. Chandler is amazing though, but Chandler will be in like part 2 ticket. Oh, not part 2, but part 3. Will be in the demon ticket and part 3 ticket whenever that comes out. So it's much easier to get in Zeldris. We're getting these stuffs. We're getting the Pitilgusu deathmatch. By the way, some people were expecting the level 90 raid to come out this week. I even said I didn't think it was going to come out this week, and it didn't, because you know they're already releasing all of this, and the level 90 raid released with Zeldris. So that's when I'm expecting the level 90 raid to come out, when Zeldris comes out in 2 weeks, if not maybe next week. But again, I'm kind of expecting 2 weeks for the level 90 raid to come out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Man, they release. JP needs some enhancement bundles. I cannot buy the regular priced enhancement pack. It's just too expensive. And that's about it. Engravement, you know, if you're gonna use them in geared PvP, I do recommend engraving them just because, you know, you get those extra stats. And that's about it. So what do you think of the patch? I mean, it's basically the same as JP. The only thing is that Global is getting the tower, which is good. You guys can get like 50 gems out of it. 55 gems out of it. Maybe we should put in the banner, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Oh, didn't they mention that yeah, get diamonds back when you reach 600 loyalty points, because if you don't know, JP had an error. It wasn't like an error, it was like there wasn't a glitch that people exploited to get infinite multis, and so JP, to like compensate the people that didn't exploit it, for each rotation people did, they got 100 gems. So Global is giving 100 gems per back per rotation that you do, to match up with JP, right? But yeah, so technically it costs 500 the rotation. I believe you do still need to use 600, and then you're gonna get 100 back. But yeah, that's it.